told you, your first home doesn't have to be a single family home. There's a strategy that a lot of first-time home buyers completely overlook. It's called house hacking. Today, I'm going to explain exactly what it is, who it's for, and if it could be an option for you. Stay into the end because I'm going to tell you the biggest home hacking mistake. Not too long ago, I was talking with a client who thought buying a single family home was their only option. So I asked them a simple question. Have you guys ever considered a duplex instead? They looked at me and said, we didn't even know that was an option. And I hear that more often than you think. Now, house hacking isn't the right option for everybody, but I think every home buyer should at least know that it's an option. So what is house hacking? So house hacking is when you purchase a home and you live in one of the units as a primary unit and then you rent out the other unit. This could be a duplex, a triplex, thing that has 4 units. So instead of just purchasing a place to live, you're also purchasing a place to live that has the opportunity to generate income. Depending on the loan program, what you qualify for, and if you're able to purchase the home as owner-occupied, you may be even able to put down as little as 3 to 3.5%. So one of the biggest questions I get about house hacking is, can rental income help me qualify? And the answer is, it depends. It depends on the loan program, the property, the appraiser, the lending guideline. If it can be used, it doesn't necessarily mean the full amount of the rent can be used, and it doesn't necessarily mean that that is or not what a tenant would pay. Every situation is unique, so it's important that you talk with a loan officer before you make any final decisions. For the right buyer, house hacking can have a lot of advantages. Rental income to offset your monthly mortgage cost. You're building equity while living and paying off the property. You gain experience in, being a landlord for an income generating property. And if you decide to move out, you sell it and make the equity, or you can move out and keep it as a rental and continue to generate income. This is not a get rich overnight thing. This is a long-term investment. So just like with anything, there are positives and then there are trade-offs. One of the trade-offs is you're going to be a landlord. You have to plan for maintenance, repairs, vacancies. Some people love that opportunity. Others would rather have more privacy and fewer responsibility. Neither is wrong. It's just about finding out what fits best and aligns with your goals. So earlier I said I would share with you one of the biggest mistakes I see. And here it is. Most people assume it's not for them because they think they need to be an investor or be wealthy. And that's not the case. As a first-time home buyer, this can be for you. If you're wondering if it could be right for you, check out my free guide that I linked in the description here that will go over questions that you should ask yourself, as well as your support system to find out if this could be an option that works. And while you're considering house hacking, check out my video below that goes over the cost of waiting instead of buying now. See you next time.